I love a movie that dares to answer the deep philosophical questions, like what exactly would a spider bite look like if it bit you there? We're the Millers stars Jason Sudeikis and Jennifer Aniston as the parental units in a fake family put together to smuggle drugs across the border. After teaming up with a local runaway girl and a socially awkward boy, the four find out they may have bitten off more than they can chew, but still manage to learn something about what it means to be a true family. Okay, wait, that sounded way much more sweet than this movie really is. Not that that isn't the message, just the path there is much less Ozzie and Harriet and a little bit more Ozzie and Sharon. With a movie like this, the first question I usually get is, was it funny? That's understandable because if you go to see a comedy, you probably have a reasonable expectation that maybe you'll get a few laughs out of it. I'm happy to report there is plenty of hilarity to go around here. It's not non-stop laughing, and a few of the jokes fell completely flat for me, but the humor works more often than not. And I think the reason behind that, and also my best thing about the movie, is the cast. Sudeikis is perfect as this drug dealer turned fake father, as his natural bent towards that sarcastic straight man thing. It's a dead-on match for this role. Aniston again proves she's underrated as a funny gal and reminds us why we loved her so much when she used to drink coffee with her buddies at Central Perk. Speaking of which, don't miss the scene in the credits where her co-actors pull a fast one on her. It's so good. Emma Roberts and Will Poulter round out our family of four wonderfully, the latter of which I remember from an amazing little film from a while back called Son of Rambo. If you haven't seen that, you might want to look it up. Add in a couple very funny side performances from Ed Helms and Nick Offerman, and you have a great bunch of funny people to keep you company for the duration. Also, any movie that starts with the double rainbow clip from YouTube is okay with me. Even with enough laughs to go around, I did have some issues with other areas of the movie. For one, you see everything coming. Now, this wouldn't be so bad. Predictable isn't necessarily unacceptable, except the movie kind of goes out of its way to pretend you don't see it coming, giving the indication that you may actually be smarter than the writer who wrote the scene. But the worst thing, that cringe factor. I just don't get it. How do we get to a place where grossing an audience out is mistaken for entertaining them? I thought we were putting the days of the gross out comedy behind us, but if that spider bite scene is any indication, the genre is alive and well with the Millers. Yes, something could be gross and funny, but most of this movie, it's either one or the other. So where do we end up on this? Though the movie isn't a laugh a minute, when it does work, it's genuinely funny. But when it doesn't, it's probably just trying to gross you out. Add a little bit of heart and a great cast, and I give it just a bit better than average at a C+. For more reviews, you can check out yourmoviefriend.com or join the conversation at Your Movie Friend's Facebook page. And as always, feel free to subscribe at YouTube to be notified as soon as those new reviews are available. Just click that subscribe button in the center of your screen.